called in the time of Jesus the upper city of Jerusalem. Why the upper city? You understand now, right? Because the temple was in the lower city, with the city of David down below when we go in the afternoon. So if you would climb all these steps in different time, still ascend, you would be in the upper city of Jerusalem. Who would live in the upper city? Why? The best view. What's the best view? The temple. The temple just, you come out to the porch of your house here and you look at the beautiful temple. Who would live here? The priests. Here, they found a place. Today, this is a local museum. You do not visit, I just want you to know about it. There are 7 local museums in the Jewish quarter of Jerusalem. How come we found so many interesting archaeological stuff to show in 7 different museums in a very small area? Because the Jewish quarter was demolished in 1948 by the Jordanians. And they left this place in province until Israel got back here in 1967. And the first thing Israel wanted to do was to rebuild it. But before you rebuild, if you have ruins for the last 19 years, and you know that you're in the heart of Jerusalem of the ancient times, the archaeologists come by and start digging. They're big diggers. I am a digger, but I'm nothing compared to them. Yeah, do you have the same slang for digger? No? What is digging?
Scavenger?
Digger is the one that doesn't stop talking and digs into your mind all the time. That's a Hebrew slang. Okay. So I am a kind of a digger, but the archaeologists are the real diggers. And they dig out ground, and here they found remnants of a burned house of the priesthood of Jerusalem, the richest people who got their money on the temple. And they found here inside, if you go in, you pay the entrance fee, and you go 25 steps down, you bump into an area of wooden beams that turn to be ashes, fallen on stone furniture that only the rich people could possess. Tables, chairs, cabinets, all made from stone, the local stone of Jerusalem that was chiseled as furniture. And they found a young woman's skeleton, a Roman spear, and a seal with the name Katros. You see the writing here, Beit Katros, the house of Katros. Katros was one of the priesthood families of Jerusalem. And that belonged to them. So they made here a presentation which was built on the findings. And this 20 minutes presentation is showing the good life of the rich people of Jerusalem in the upper city and how it turned on one day in September 70 into ashes after the temple was set to fire and burned. They put a siege on the upper city, and 3 weeks after they captured the upper city, this is what they aspired to do. After they got the riches, the treasures of the temple, the Romans want to have the treasures of the rich people of Jerusalem. So in Tisha B'Av, does that name date ring a bell to you? Tisha B'Av, the 9th of Av. This is the day of the destruction of the temple. Av is the Hebrew calendar for August. And in August, the temple fell, and this is why Jews mourn in Tisha B'Av, the day of the destruction of the temple. 3 weeks after, in Elul, which is the last months in the Hebrew calendar, they got into the small wall, or they breached the wall of the rich neighborhood above the temple, the upper city, and they set fire and killed everyone here in the upper city. And that was the end of Jerusalem. starting from the time between Tisha B'Av, the fire of the temple, and 9 of Elul, the burning of the upper city, the zealots gathered their families and ran down to Masada. You understand the connection? They fortified themselves in Masada and resisted the Roman until the year 73, 3 years after, when they had to face their deaths or surrender to the Romans. Okay, I rest my case. You can walk here, you can look into the shops, you can have a bite or something or go to a restroom. I think we have 20 minutes now.